Imagine your boss calls, urgent tone, asking for a wire transfer. You recognize their voice, their face on video. You comply. But it wasn't your boss. It was a deepfake, flawlessly mimicking them. Deepfakes aren't just for viral memes anymore. They're a weapon in the arsenal of sophisticated fraudsters, capable of recreating anyone's voice and image to steal your money, data, and even your identity. The terrifying truth is, these AI-generated fakes are becoming almost indistinguishable from reality. How do you protect yourself when your eyes and ears can be so easily deceived? And what if it's already happening to someone you know? In this video, we'll dive deep into the world of AI fraud, revealing the tactics criminals use, and more importantly, equipping you with the vital tools and knowledge to spot deepfakes before they cost you everything. Stay with me, because your digital security depends on it. I've spent years researching emerging digital threats, from phishing to ransomware. When deepfakes emerged, it was clear this wasn't just another tech trend. It was a game changer for fraud. I remember the first deepfake I saw that genuinely fooled me. It was a celebrity impersonation, incredibly well done. That moment solidified my determination to understand this technology and help others navigate its dangers. I've consulted with cybersecurity experts, analyzed countless case studies, and even experimented with deepfake tools myself, purely for educational purposes, of course. This isn't just theory, it's hands-on understanding. My goal here isn't to scare you, but to empower you, to arm you with the knowledge to discern truth from sophisticated deception. Because being informed is the first, best line of defense against AI fraud. Most people think deepfakes are about obvious imperfections, like blurry edges or lip sync issues. But the real danger lies in the subtle manipulations, the ones designed to exploit our deepest human vulnerabilities. We're programmed to trust faces and voices we recognize, especially those in authority or close to us. Deepfake fraudsters weaponize this trust, turning our natural instincts against us, making the deception almost impossible to detect on an emotional level. It's not just about what you see or hear. It's about how these fakes bypass your critical thinking, leveraging urgency, fear, or even affection to force a quick, irreversible decision. They know you won't pause to analyze pixels when your loved one is in distress. This isn't about identifying a bad Photoshop. It's about recognizing the emotional ambush designed to make you act without thinking. We need to rewire our responses to these digital attacks. Our first crucial weapon against deepfakes is scrutinizing facial inconsistencies. Even advanced deepfakes often struggle with subtle human expressions and natural movements. Look closely at the subject's eyes. Are they blinking naturally? Deepfakes often have irregular blink rates, either too few or too many, or lack convincing eye movement and reflections. Also, pay attention to the skin. Does it look unnaturally smooth or conversely too textured in certain areas? Deepfakes might miss natural blemishes, pores, or subtle facial hair that real skin possesses. Another telltale sign can be around the mouth. Lip sync issues are common, but also observe the teeth. Are they too perfect, or do they remain static during speech like a single uniform block? The overall facial structure might also feel off. Look for subtle distortions, like asymmetry that's not typical for the person, or strange stretching when they move their head. Problem: our brains quickly process faces, often missing these subtle anomalies. Solution: force yourself to consciously analyze. Pause the video. Look at each feature like a detective. This goes against our natural tendency to just recognize. It requires a shift from passive viewing to active scrutiny. Train your eye to look for the imperfect, the unnatural. Remember, the goal isn't immediate recognition, but building a checklist of red flags. One anomaly might be forgivable. A cluster of them is a deepfake alarm. Beyond the face, audio inconsistencies are a dead giveaway. Deepfake audio technology is advancing, but it still struggles to perfectly replicate the nuances of human speech. Listen for a monotone delivery. Does the voice lack natural inflection and emotional range? Deepfakes often struggle with conveying genuine human emotion through tone. Listen for strange pacing or robotic cadence. Real people pause, breathe, and vary their speech rhythm. Deepfakes can sound unnaturally smooth or have awkward sudden stops. Also, background noise. If the video is supposedly from a busy office, but the audio is perfectly clean, that's a red flag. Or conversely, if the background noise doesn't match the visuals at all. Problem: our brains often filter out audio imperfections, focusing on the message. Solution: actively listen. Close your eyes for a moment if you need to, and just focus on the sound. Does the voice itself sound slightly off, even if you can't pinpoint why? Is there a subtle, metallic echo, or a lack of vocal resonance? Trust your gut feeling on the authenticity of the voice. A common scam uses voice deepfakes to mimic relatives in distress. Before reacting, consider their usual speech patterns, common phrases, and quirks. Does the deepfake truly capture them? Remember, the goal is not perfection, but plausibility for the scammer. They only need to fool you long enough to get what they want. Your active listening is their biggest hurdle. Beyond visual and audio, context and content are crucial. This is where your critical thinking becomes your ultimate firewall. Does the person in the deepfake suddenly say or do something completely out of character? Your CEO asking for gift cards, or a family member demanding immediate, secret money transfers for an emergency that sounds too far-fetched? Always question unusual requests, especially those involving financial transactions or sensitive information. Fraudsters thrive on urgency and secrecy. Does the requested action seem illogical or bypass normal procedures? For example, a problem: in high-pressure situations, our judgment can be clouded. Solution: establish verification protocols before a crisis hits. If a boss asks for something unusual, email them directly through a known official email address, not by replying to the request. Call them on a known official phone number. For family members, agree on a safe word or a specific question only they would know. This simple step can immediately expose a deepfake impersonator. Never let urgency override verification. A real emergency allows for a quick verification call. A scam needs immediate, unquestioning compliance. Beyond personal defense, companies face enormous risks. Deepfake audio and video can be used for corporate espionage, stock manipulation, and massive financial fraud. Imagine a deepfake of a CEO making a false announcement about a product recall or a merger acquisition, influencing stock prices or causing widespread panic. Or a deepfake of a high-level executive ordering the transfer of millions of dollars to offshore accounts, a tactic already successfully employed in Europe. Problem: corporate security often focuses on technical vulnerabilities, overlooking the human element. Solution: implement robust multi-factor verification for all critical transactions. This includes verbal confirmations on a second known channel for any significant financial movement, and face-to-face confirmation where feasible for ultra-sensitive directives. Mandatory deepfake awareness training for all employees, especially those in finance, HR, and executive positions, is no longer optional. It's essential. Companies should also leverage AI-powered deepfake detection tools. While not foolproof, these tools can flag suspicious media for human review, adding another layer of defense. The cost of not preparing for deepfake fraud far outweighs the cost of prevention. Protect your company's assets, reputation, and crucially, your employees. Beyond prevention, what if you've already encountered a deepfake or suspect you've been a victim? Immediate action is critical. First, do not engage further with the deepfake or the entity behind it. Don't send more money, don't provide more information. Disconnect. Document everything. Screenshot the video call, save any audio files, note down dates, times, and specific requests made. This evidence is vital. If money was transferred, immediately contact your bank or financial institution. Time is of the essence for potential fund recovery. Then report the incident to the appropriate authorities. In the US, this means the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3.gov. Other countries have similar cybercrime units. If your identity might be compromised, freeze your credit. Contact credit bureaus and consider identity theft protection services. Inform anyone who might be affected. If it was a deepfake of your boss, alert relevant company security. If it was a family member, let them know their likeness is being used. Problem: the shame or embarrassment of being scammed can prevent reporting. Solution: understand that deepfake victims are not foolish. They are targets of sophisticated crime. Reporting helps catch criminals and prevent others from falling victim. Your experience, though painful, can serve a greater good. Don't let the fraudsters win by silencing you. Your voice in reporting the crime is a crucial part of the defense against this evolving threat. And importantly, practice digital hygiene proactively. Strong, unique passwords, two-factor authentication, and being wary of unknown links and attachments mitigate other fraud vectors too. Deepfake fraud is just one tactic in a wider criminal landscape. A robust approach to personal and corporate cybersecurity is your best bet. We've journeyed through the unsettling world of deepfake deception, from convincing visual flaws to the subtle audio tells and the critical context clues that expose fraud. You now understand that it's not about flawless detection instantly, but about training your senses and critical thinking to spot those imperceptible anomalies and questionable requests. Remember, suspicious facial movements, unnatural vocal patterns, and out-of-character requests are your key indicators. Always verify, never rush. You are no longer a passive target. You are an informed defender, equipped with the knowledge to safeguard yourself, your loved ones, and your finances against this evolving digital threat. The power imbalance shifts from the fraudster to you. You've gained a crucial layer of digital security. If you found this video insightful and want to stay ahead of the curve on digital threats, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. What's your biggest fear about deepfakes? Have you or someone you know encountered a suspicious AI-generated interaction? Share your stories and tips in the comments below. Your experiences help us all build a stronger collective defense against determined scammers. Let's learn from each other. And for your next step in cybersecurity awareness, check out this video here on how to protect your passwords from advanced phishing attacks, another common entry point for deepfake data collection.